everyone, welcome back to Easy Chemistry by Vanilla. Before we begin today's session, I just want to quickly mention something from our previous video. In that video, while explaining the fourth question related to Brevis lattice, I discussed the concept, but I didn't show the unit cell crystal arrangement table in detail. So in today's video, before we start, I will briefly explain that crystal lattice table clearly so that you can understand the concept better. Also, if you have not watched the previous video yet, I recommended you to watch it. In that session, I have explained 30 important model questions. I will attach the link of that video at the end. Make sure you check it out. Now coming to today's video. In this video part 2, in this session also we are going to solve another 30 model questions with detailed concept based explanation. So let's get started. So in Brevis lattice, mainly we have 7 unit cells are there and possible variations. These are 14 arrangements: primitive, BCC, FCC and end center. Unit cells are cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, trigonal or rhombohedral, hexagonal, monoclinic, triclinic. Mostly unsymmetrical is triclinic. So these are the length of that unit cell and angles and arrangements. So the next question is, what is the shape of an s orbital? What is the shape? Spherical, dumbbell, double dumbbell, clover leaf. The s orbital shape is spherical. And p orbital is dumbbell, d orbital, clover leaf or double dumbbell. F orbital, multi-lobed. So in question what they ask, s orbital. So correct option is spherical. First option is the correct one. Next question. Which of the following is liquid at ordinary temperature? Germanium, gallium, gold, galena. Which one? Gallium. Germanium is solid at room temperature. This is solid. Galena is a mineral. So correct option is gallium. Second one. Next question. In electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction, the nitro group is meta-directing because this is nitro group is meta-directing. This is meta. Why? Because decreases the electron density at ortho and para position. Also it is electron withdrawing group. Ortho and para position, it is electron deficient. So less favorable for electrophilic substitution. So correct option is first one. Next question. Which among the following acid is gently used as first hand test to judge whether metal is gold or not? Which one? Nitric acid. Second option is the correct one. The gold is dissolved in aqua regia. Aqua regia, that is 1:3 ratio. Next question. Which of the following is used to distinguish ethane from ethene? Iodine in CCl4, bromine in CCl4, alkaline KMNO4, ammonical Cu2Cl2. Correct option is iodine CCl4. To distinguish ethene from ethane, to detect double bonds. To detect double bonds. But bromine in CCl4, ethene decolorizes. That is reddish brown in addition reaction. So in this, ethane not exist. Next, alkaline KMNO4. It is Bayer's reagent. In this, ethene is purple color, that is glycol. Finally, ammonical Cu2Cl2. This is from alkynes, not in alkane and alkene. So correct option is iodine in CCl4. Fourth one is the correct one. Next question. Alcoholic potash is used to bring about dehydrogenation, dehydration, dehydrohallucination, dehallucination. This is dehydrohallucination. Alcoholic KOH, it removes the hydrogen and halogen. Elimination forms it forms finally alkene. So reaction is RCH2 CH2X halogen. Here alcoholic KOH. In presence of thermal, it forms alkene, halogen, and finally water. So it is alcoholic KOH means dehydrohalogenation. So third option is the correct one. Next question is, the main constituent of vinegar is acetic acid, ascorbic acid, citric acid and tartaric acid. Acetic acid CH3COOH. It is sour taste and pungent smell. Acetic acid CH3COOH. It is sour taste, pungent smell. Ascorbic acid is vitamin C, citrus fruit. In citric acid, lemons and orange. Tartaric acid is present in grapes and tamarind. So in this question, correct option is vinegar for it is acetic acid. So correct option is first one is the correct one. Next question. Which of the following has shortest bond length? Which one is the shortest bond length? Bond length for single bond 1.54. This is longest. Next here 1.34 medium. And finally this one 1.20. This is shortest. So in given options C2H4, it is triple bond. So it is shortest. Next option C2H4. That means C2H4. It is double bond. This is medium. Next option C2H6. CH3CH3. This is longest. Next C6H6. This is benzene. What is the bond angle for benzene? This is in between single bond and double bond. So what is the order? Triple bond, double bond is less than benzene is less than single bond. So in this question, what is the shortest bond length? So shortest bond length is this one, alkyne, triple bond. So first option is the correct one. Next question. 1.5 moles of O2 combines with magnesium to form the oxide MgO. The mass of magnesium that has combined is here 1.5 mole of O2 reaction with Mg to form magnesium oxide. You have to find out the mass. 2 mg, that reaction with O2 to form 2 MgO. 1 mole of O2 and 2 moles of Mg. That is here given for 1 mole of O2 is 1.5 mole of O2. It forms how much? 1.5 into 2. Total 3 moles of Mg. Next, calculate the mass of Mg. Molar mass of Mg is equal to how much? 24. So, mass is equal to mole into molar mass. That is how many moles? 3 moles. 3 into what is the molar mass? 24. Total 72. So, correct option is the first one. Next question. Which of the following compounds on boiling with alkaline KMnO4 and subsequent acidification will not give benzoic acid? In these given options, which is not given benzoic acid? Here, benzyl alcohol, that is C6H5CH2OH. Next, acetophenone, that is C6H5COCH3. Anisole, which is not give, that is C6H5OCH3. Toluene will give C6H5CH3. This is the formulas. Here benzyl alcohol, acetophenone, toluene will give, but not anisole. Alkaline KMnO4, strong oxidizing agent. It oxidizes compound having benzylic carbon with at least one hydrogen atom, that is benzoic acid. Benzylic carbon attaches to benzene ring. So, in this all are carbon is attached to benzene ring. But anisole only is attached oxygen but not carbon. See, here carbon, 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 but not here. So, correct option is anisole. Third one is the correct one. Next question. 10 decimeter cube of N2 gas and 10 decimeter cube of gas at the same temperature and pressure contain the same number of moles. Here, given. What is then given? 10 power of N2. Same. You have to find out the which gas. This is based on Avogadro's law. What is the Avogadro's law? Equal volumes of all gases at same temperature and same pressure. Same temperature and pressure that contain equal number of moles. So, volume is directly proportional to number of moles. Here, same temperature and same pressure. Number of molecules of N2 is equal to number of molecules of gas. It doesn't matter whether gas is NO, H2 or CO2. All gases obeys Avogadro's law under the same condition, that is same volume, same temperature, same pressure, that is equal to number of molecules. So in this, correct option is fourth one, all the above. Next question. The boiling point of water is exceptionally high because water molecule associate due to hydrogen bonding. So correct option is fourth one is the correct one, because the boiling point of substance depends on strength of intermolecular forces. No covalent bond within the molecules. So order is H2O is greater than tellurium, selenium and sulfur. So correct option is fourth one. Next question. The most abundant metal in the earth crust is, what is the most abundant metal? Aluminium. If they ask earth as whole, that means earth core, what is the metal? Iron. So in this, correct option is third one. Aluminium is the correct one. Next question. How many orbitals in the p subshell is? How many orbitals in p subshell? This question is already explained in the previous video. Please check it once. P orbital how many? 6. If they ask S, 2. D, 10. F, 14. So in this, correct option is fourth one is the correct one. Next question. The octet rule is not valid for which of the following molecule? Octet rule not valid. Octet rule. What is octet rule? Atoms tend to gain or lose share electrons, achieve 8 electrons. That is the octet rule in outermost shell. In outermost shell. In CO2, how many electrons? It is 8 electrons. Next, H2S. This is also 8 electrons. In H2S, 2 lone pairs are present. Next, ammonia. How many electrons? 8 electrons. Next, BF3. How many electrons? Only 6 electrons. This is electron deficient. So, in what is the given question? Not valid for octet rule. So, this is not valid for octet rule. Correct option is fourth one. Next question. Which of the following salts when dissolved in water makes the solution basic? Strong acid plus strong base. It is neutral. If strong acid plus weak base, then it is acidic. Next, weak acid, strong base, then it is basic. If weak acid and weak base, then it depends on Ka and Kb values. So, in given options, first one is NaCl. NaCl is HCl. It is a strong acid. NaOH. This is strong base. So, it is neutral. Second option, CuSO4. This is H2SO4 is a strong acid and CuOH twice. This is weak base. So it is acidic. Next, third option, FeCl3. That is HCl, which is a strong acid, and FeOH thrice. This is acidic. Fourth option, CH3COONA. This is CH3COOH plus NaOH. This is basic. This is weak acid and it is strong base. Our question is which is basic? This one. So correct option is fourth one is the correct one. Next question. Aluminium displaces hydrogen from acids, but copper does not. A galvanic cell prepared by combining CuCu2 plus and aluminium Al3 plus has EMF of 2.0 volt at 298 Kelvin. If the potential of copper electrode is 0.34, that of aluminium electrode is, you have to find out the aluminium electrode. What is the formula? The standard cell potential E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus anode. Cathode means it is the reduction high potential. Anode means oxidation low potential. Here cathode is from copper and anode aluminum Al3 plus and 3 electrons. Here given E naught cell is equal to how much? 2.0. Next copper is given Cu2 plus and Cu, that is plus 0.34. You have to find out the aluminum. So 2 is equal to 0.34 minus E naught of anode, that is aluminum. You have to substitute in this formula. So E naught aluminum is equal to 0.34 minus 2.0. So minus 1.66 volts. Correct option is third one is the correct one. Next question. Which of the following is the correct statement? Order of reaction has always an integral value. No. This is, it might be 0, fractional or integral. So this is not correct. Mechanism of a reaction proposed is always final. Mechanism is all. Proposed explanation may be modified based on experimental evidence. Experimental evidence. Zero order reaction or multi-step reaction. Zero order reaction need not be necessarily a multi-step. So this is also incorrect statement. Finally, order of reaction can be predicted even without knowing the rate law. Yes, this is the correct one. Order of reaction can be predicted even without knowing rate law. So, this is the correct option. Fourth one is the correct one. Next question. Which of the following alloys is used for making magnets for hearing aids? Which alloy is used? Alnico. Alnico, that is aluminum, nickel and cobalt. This is a strong permanent magnetic properties. So it is used for making small permanent magnet including magnet hearing aid device. But in German silver, it is composed of copper, zinc and nickel. It is used for decorative items, utensils and electrical devices. Next, invar. This is composed of iron and nickel. It is used for thermal expansion. Next, in this mainly nickel and copper. It is used for excellent corrosion. So in this correct option is the first one is the correct one. Next question. P4O10 is not used with to dry ammonia gas because P4O10, this is acidic. NH3, this is basic. So in this correct option is second one is the correct one. Next question. An ionic compound when dissolved in water has produced MAN minus and NBM minus ions. What is the formula of the compound? Here M plus, not M minus. M plus. AN minus and NB plus. What is the formula? Here M ions of An minus and N ions of Bm plus. So Mn and plus Mn. Simply cross the change numbers. Mn minus plus N M plus, that is equal to 0. So Am Bn. First option is the correct one. Next question. Solubility of CaF2 in terms of its solubility product is given A. You have to find out the solubility of product. CaF2 gives rise to Ca2 plus, it is aqueous, and 2F minus, this is also aqueous. Here Ca2 plus, that is S, F minus is 2S. Ksp is equal to Ca2 plus F minus 2. Ksp is equal to S into 2S square. Ksp is equal to 4S cube. Next, S cube is equal to Ksp by 4. S is equal to Ksb by 4. This is the final answer. So correct option is third one is the correct one. Next question. The one in which interparticle forces are strongest is. Here strongest is which one? NaCl. That is NaCl is the strongest. It has strong electrostatic force of attraction. In NaCl, why it is strong electrostatic force of attraction? This is ionic compound. H2 is nonpolar weak London dispersion force. This is weak London dispersion force. Next, ether dipole-dipole interactions. CO2 also, as it is nonpolar weak London dispersion forces. So correct option is NaCl. First one is the correct one. Next question. What is the reason for white cement to be white? What is the reason? It does not contain iron. It contains very little amount of iron, which is prevent the useful grey color. If they ordinary cement, it is grey color. So here white cement. What is the reason? It does not contain iron. This is only for white cement. Correct option is the third one. If they ask ordinary cement, this is grey color. Next question. Which one of the following can be classified as Bronsted base? This question I already explained in the previous videos. Bronsted acid means it is a proton donor. Bronsted base, proton acceptor. In these given options, nitrate NO3 minus, it is a proton acceptor. So correct option is first one, nitrate. Here H3O plus is a donor, CH3COH is a donor, NH4 plus also donor. Next question. Jayamkondam in Tamil Nadu is a famous for which among the following minerals? Bauxite, lignite, calcite, magnesite. Bauxite is a aluminum ore, well known. Next, calcite is a limestone. Next, magnesite. This is in Tamil Nadu, around Salem region. So, in correct option is lignite. Lignite is also, this is a brown coal, also known as brown coal. Low grade form of coal. So correct option is lignite. Second one is the correct one. Next question. Which of the following is an aldohexose? Aldohexose means you have to remember this is a glucose. Breakdown of aldohexose. Aldo means aldehyde group. Aldo means this is aldehyde group. That is CHO. Next, hexose. 6 carbons. So correct answer is glucose. Third one is the correct one. Here, cellulose, sucrose, raffinose. Cellulose is polysaccharide. This is beta D glucose. Sucrose is disaccharide. That is glucose plus fructose. Next, raffinose. This is trisaccharide. Glucose plus galactose plus fructose. Next question. The carbon bond length in benzene is. This question is already explained. I am directly explaining the answer. C2H6 and C2H4. C2H6. This is triple bond. Sorry, single bond. C2H4. This is double bond. Here what they ask, benzene. Benzene is between single bond and triple bond. This order also I already explained. Single bond is greater than, benzene is greater than, double bond is greater than triple bond. So correct option is first one. Next question. When salicylic acid is distilled with zinc dust, the product is. What is the product? Salicylic acid. C6H4OH COOH. Reaction with zinc dust. Presence of thermal, it forms C6HyCOOH. This is benzoic acid. If they given salicylic acid plus soda lime, it forms phenol. So in our question, salicylic acid, zinc dust, it forms benzoic acid. So correct option is fourth one is the correct one. Next question. When the electrons of hydrogen atom return to L shell from shell of higher energy, we get a series of lines in the spectrum. The series is known as. This question is from atomic structure. In this we have 4 shells. K shell, L shell, M and N. This is N is equal to 1. Here N is equal to 2. Here N is equal to 3. Here N is equal to 4. First one Lyman. Second one Balmer. Third one Passion. Fourth one bracket. This is UV region. This is visible and these are IR. So in question, from L shell, return to L shell from high energy. What is L shell here? This one. So correct option is first one is the correct one. Balmer series. L that is equal to N is equal to 2. This is Balmer series. First option is the correct one. So this is the end of the today's video. In next video we will continue the further questions. Thanks for watching.